Yes. Yeah, because right now the way you pass, I can guarantee you that if I played you in a tournament, I'm getting at least 4 bad passes off you in a set, and that's all I need. Hey guys, this is Brandon with Better at Beach. Today, I am working with our intermediate class in Hermosa Beach, and we're focusing on our ball control. So we're going through a lot of pass, set, and then finally working into the attack. And the goal is to not let the stress of the environment go into our play. So you're gonna see them working a lot on keeping their shape throughout their pass, finding strength within their set, and then trying to put it all together in some competitive formats as well. I hope you enjoy. Hey, so something that I want you guys to think about, sorry, first round, you guys did a pretty good job, but it starts to creep in as we go as well. Whenever we're making our movements, some of us, we find ourselves kind of bending those elbows and kind of getting into what we call like quick draw position, right? We can eliminate that movement. So a lot of times when we're shuffling, we don't need to act like we're running, right? So we can go ahead and present that platform so that when we're shuffling and we're going to that spot, all we have to do is have our hands meet and then make our pass. Does that make sense? Some of us, what it looks like is as we're shuffling, we're kind of like loading our arms and then we're shooting our arms out to the pass. And that's just gonna make you touch the ball at a different spot. Okay, so as we're going, think about like flexing your triceps. Keep those platforms out in front of you and then make it a simple touch. Good. So with this drill, we're kind of to focus and keep their shape, but we're also making it a little bit more difficult where when they pass, they have to finish on one leg. So now they're really finding a way to get their body keep their feet underneath them and allow their body to still feel controlled. Keep going. Got about 15 more seconds. Find that control, Nick. Good. Get those arms out in front of you. Arms are starting to drop back. And switch. Nice job, nice job. For right now, I'm gonna be tossing, we've done triangle before, I know you guys have done this quite a bit, but I'm gonna make sure that I'm tossing the ball in different situations for Liz to work with, okay? Liz's goal is that she has to maintain that same balance that we just found. Okay, so she's gonna act like once again, she's got that hot bowl of soup on her head, and every time that she makes a move for a pass, she's gonna make sure that she keeps that hot bowl of soup steady, okay? After she passes, now we can go back to landing on 2 legs, which is a good thing, all right? But when she makes her pass, she should be able to hold her finish, and she should feel contact with both of her legs, okay? In a perfect world, we're around 60-40. Maybe you have 60% on one leg, 40 on the other, or 50-50. We have a course specifically set up to make you a better passer. If you're interested in finding out more information on that, go ahead and DM me the word pass. And then Todd is now coming in and he's just setting the ball back to me. Remember with our warm-up, we really talked about finishing on that front leg with your set. So let's really focus on that. So this is all I'm looking for. I'm gonna kind of move Liz into 4 different spots on the court, maybe 1 towards her back corner, 1 forward, 1 deep, okay? So I'm just kind of moving her around a little bit, nothing crazy. Good, and then Liz is gonna really focus on keeping both of her feet planted. Good, beautiful, nice. And see, I'm just moving her around the court a little bit. I'm not making her too stressed out, but I am making her kind of find her steps. Beautiful. Nice. Does that make sense? Toss, the location is the important part. I don't want them to feel too rushed. So if we're going short, it doesn't have to be short, but we can, like if I'm going deep, this is a toss. And if I'm going short, this is the toss. Okay, so same kind of height on both of those. I'm not too worried about that. I just don't want you to put yourself in a position where you're doing that little hop, okay? So try to almost think about like keeping a little bit of strength in your legs after you pass. Good. If we can keep both feet on the ground, that's a great rep. Tossers, you're the one counting. Once you do 8, you go ahead and switch. Don't bump the heads. So Albert, that's kind of what happens a lot. That was happening in your setting this morning too, is that you get to the spot where both of your feet are underneath you, and then when you set, your energy is going away from the target. So delay here so that when you go to set, we want to feel like we can almost gallop into this ball. So like when this pass is coming, it's going to feel like it's going to land in front of you. And then it's going to allow you to, the rhythm that we like to use is off foot, net foot set. So I'm here and then I can go, boom, set. Does that make sense? Okay. Yeah, keep it in front. Yeah, perfect. Yeah. Hey, that's pretty damn good. Nice job. Nice job, Justin. Yes. So, hey, don't worry about the hands. Now trust that rhythm, and then your hands will kind of just fall in rhythm with that set, right? So that one, the rhythm was just a little off, but the movement was great. Really like that change. That might be the quickest I've seen that change happen. That was great. The goal is that I'm gonna get 2 balls from Nick. All right, the first ball is actually both of these to start are just gonna be bowls. Okay, the first one I'm not approaching for. Okay, so it's giving me an idea, giving me the patience and balance to really hold this finish, hold my feet, and I know I don't have anywhere to go. Okay, so I don't need to rush. Does that make sense? Okay, so for the first ball, Donnie, you're gonna catch this ball from Richard. Richard, you're setting this. So I'm gonna be here, ball's coming over the net, I make my pass, I can hold my finish as long as I want. Okay, once Donnie catches that one, he's done at that job. So he can toss that ball over. Now he can wait and come and get in line behind me. All right, I'm gonna do my second one, but this one, I'm gonna approach and just give a high line back to Nick. Okay, so I'm here, I make my pass, 4, and I make my approach, and I just give my nice little touch back, and now I've taken the spot of Donnie. Remember, today's goal is that we're focusing on strength and control, okay? We haven't jumped yet, so there's no need to rush in and feel like you're absolutely gonna crush this ball or anything like that. I would rather see you guys moving in slowly for this approach, all right? One of the biggest errors that we see in beach volleyball is that we're early and we're too aggressive on our steps, okay? So when we're making our pass, especially for that second ball, let's make that pass, let's find our strength, and then let's make our first 2 steps almost feel like a walk, and then we can just give a nice easy hop up to make our contact. Good, I like it. Nice. I think our control looks really, really solid. Okay, so that's a little pat on the back. Nice job. All right. One thing that I don't want to lose, remember, this is still considered an easy ball, right? Because it's a really nice top spin, just kind of underhand toss. We cannot sacrifice the shape of our movements, okay? So even with that, what we saw was we're here in this serve-receive position, and then all of a sudden that ball gets tossed and we're standing straight up. We've lost this hip back kind of feeling, all right? So even with that, when they start to toss, we need to fight to keep that core strong, and then our movements need to live within that same shape. Yes, Donnie, great, nice shot. Same thing, even though you're approaching, don't change that idea. Forward is more important than high. There we go. Really pretty, nice job, nice job. Okay, but now I want us to find a calm release to our starting position for our approach. Okay, some of us, when we make this pass, our movement's really aggressive and then we have to try to find this timing step. But once we start that, once we kind of add that stress, we talked about stress last week, once we add that stress to the play, it's really hard to get rid of it. So we have to move with calm and patience, okay? So it should almost feel like you're like ballroom dancing. Not that I've ever done that, but I can imagine, I've seen a lot of movies, okay? Yeah, right? I look good, okay? So after we make this pass, I need to find that nice calm rhythm, because that's what's gonna lead that same rhythm and calmness into my approach. Yes, hey, I like that a lot. I think that's pretty good timing. Okay, good. Jumping and like absolutely smashing these balls doesn't mean we couldn't if we wanted to. All right, so you guys have both, your approaches are happening within like 10 feet of the net. Okay, so after we make this pass, still keep this distance, find the good timing step, full approach, but then at the very end, we're going with the high line. Okay, you don't just crunch it up. Good, keep that spacing. Good. Yeah, that's better. And now Albert, hold that finish. That was just a little twist at the end, right? Albert, get rid of that twist. Nice pass, Donnie, great fix. This first ball is going to be, once again, that's that easy ball that we're getting that really good shape with, right? We shouldn't feel like we're stressed. We shouldn't feel like we're having to move a lot. And then the second ball that's gonna be the one where there's added stress to the play. And when we feel added stress, a lot of times we start reacting in a really weird way. So Michael, second ball needs to be a serve. So step back a little bit. Good. Good question. Look at you guys becoming friends. Richard, I'm gonna have you toss from that sideline and it's showing up on our second touches, on our second ball. That serve is coming, right? The serve already has more energy, which is the illusion of stress, right? So that ball's coming at a faster pace, which is making us react at a faster pace. And now we're early on our approach, we're underneath it, we're making errors, okay? So don't allow that. Your mind's trying to trick you, okay? The reason that this shape and this form is really nice is because we're not allowing that stress to kind of interfere with us. So even though that ball's coming at us faster, be calm, make that nice pass, find that nice ballroom rhythm, and then go into that approach. But the movement looked good. Good. Way to stay calm on the approach. All right. Yeah, it's a nice group. Your move, it looks pretty, but then as you're moving, you're bringing your arms in. So we're closing off this distance, and then it's like you're really celebrating that pass, okay? So let that ball come, but you gotta keep this distance. And then it's just gonna feel like a nice smooth finish instead of this aggressive punch. Richard, starting to get a little lazy with your feet, okay? Let's get your feet there, get stopped, get stable. Last 2 rounds. Hey, for these last 2 rounds, I want, let's do a quick, Todd, try to hold your feet a little bit longer. Right now, you're giving me a pop and this twist, and I think that's tight. Good, way to find your outside hand. If you like this video and you want to work with me in person, go ahead and check out our camps. We have 7-day, we have 3-day, we have 1-day camps. You can find those on betteratbeach.com/camps. If you want more information, just go ahead and DM me the word camps. We're gonna move on to, we're gonna put a team of 2 on the south side of the court. Okay, everybody else is gonna rotate through over there. Okay, and we're just gonna play mini games. Okay, so this side has to score 5 points before that side scores 4. Okay, so 5 before 4. Okay, everything is going to be a serve. Okay, if there's a missed serve, then the next ball has to be a bowl. Great spot. You're really close to leveling up in the game. So right now your changes are like 1% changes. Okay, so when you're in serve receive right now, you hold this position with your platform until the very end, and then you straighten it out. So what I want you to start doing is when you're in serve receive, I need to see these elbows locked out in front of you and make that pass. Yes. Yeah, because right now the way you pass, I can guarantee you that if I played you in a tournament, I'm getting at least 4 bad passes off you in a set. And that's all I need. Okay? Right? So you got to start eliminating those easy points. Good. And let the out ones land. That's great. Did you feel that one? Well, that one was that was the set rhythm, right? 2 very different passes. Good. Wait. Good play, good play. Really good touch playing with all these people that didn't hit the ball very hard. So you had to add all this energy. But now you're starting to play with people who can put pace on the ball. So we have to learn how to be more quiet and less movement with our pass because we can't do both. Sound good? Looks good, man. Keep it up. Hey guys, thanks for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed that video. Please, if you aren't already, please like and subscribe. And also, if you're interested in joining us for in-person classes in Hermosa Beach, please head to our website, betteratbeach.com/Hermosa Beach Volleyball. We've got leagues, we've got morning training sessions, and we just have small group beach volleyball classes that can help you get better at beach volleyball quickly.